Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Milwaukee Bucks come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Toronto Raptors. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Welcome to Game 3, everyone. We're at 2-0 right now in the series. No panic, though, yet. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. So with Kobe sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Ilyasova out there with Bogut. Then there's Allen. And it's Callie Zykas in at the two-guard spot. And for Toronto, we've got Alperon Şengün. Curry is out there with Bird, and it's Flynn in at the point guard position. You look at the Bucks. After taking care of business, Greg, at home in games 1 and 2, they have a chance now to put a stranglehold on this series.
And Kevin, they'll be doing themselves a big favor with the win in this one. That would almost assure them a spot in the conference finals. But if they walk out of here with a loss, we'll have a whole new series on our hands.
Changes the picture, you're right. So the Bucks win the tip. The tray, it's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. Here's Callie Zykas. Oh, wow. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now Ilyasova after the missed three from Stephen Curry. And another three for Milwaukee.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
He cans it from downtown.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch. Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Get loud, yo! It's time for your North Side Crew!
Flynn kicks to Curry. Raptors moving the ball around. Watanabe, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. Allen, that's good.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Curry from deep three-point land. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight minutes.
Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And here are the Raptors now, after the basket by Milwaukee. No good from Bird.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And here's Ilyasova outside. Good on the three-point shot.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Toronto calls timeout.
We know that you want a free t-shirt, so let's get loud.
the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Ilyasova is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The pass to Watanabe. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Baker, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. With a 2-0 series lead, he wants his team to remain focused on the business at hand. He said they've put themselves in a very good position, and they're determined to make the most of it. Well, we'll see how they do in Game 3. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now, here's Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Stolen by Allen. Driving the lane.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Şengün, that one, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way, 20 feet out. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Bogut with a clean look, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
In the corner, it's Bird. Here's Şengün.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray. And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Allen, that's good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
It's Curry outside. A rebound by the Bucks.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Baker, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Kalaitzakis buries it from three-point range. Kalaitzakis has got 13.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Another steal. It's stolen by Curry and stolen by Ilyasova. Got a piece of it. Here's Flynn. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Baker, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
takes the three, and again Milwaukee with the triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Bucks. They double-team Curry, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Passes to Baker, shoots over Bird, and another basket for Milwaukee.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Outside Curry from downtown. Rebound Bogut.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And Bird comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Six on the shot clock. And Ilyasova kicks to Allen. And another three for Milwaukee.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
They double-team Bird, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violations. Jump ball called on the play.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his sixth steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Baker with the bucket.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Flynn the pass to Bird. Over Allen. It's tipped. That one good for two. Allen's got 19 points.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
In the corner, it's Bird. And the Raptors miss again.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Milwaukee now. Saturday was a great victory for them.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Yeah, I think that's a product of being incredibly aggressive. You could see that was a part of their strategy going in, and I thought they were consistently following that the entire game.
Baker with the bucket.
And how about the pressure they're able to now start to apply, taking advantage of every miscue.
Pass to Watanabe. Out to the wing. Flynn misses.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Allen for three. Nailed from three-point land. 22 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Milwaukee, able to put on a show for the ages. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please give a big round of applause.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And so here's Toronto. So with Bryant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Baker out there with Kennard. Then it's Ilyasova, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Okay, Luke Kennard, we see you rocking the rim. My goodness, a little bounce.
rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Great open look there.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Knocks it loose. Here's Baker. Yep, it counts. Baker's got 33.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Antetokounmpo against Olynyk. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside Holiday. Rebounded by the Bucks. Ilyasova's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Baker, guarded by Holiday. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And Toronto turns it over again. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Big-time run continues here. 16-0, shutting it down.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And here's the fast break. Goes up, hammers it home to polish off the break.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Bucks.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, Hernan Gomez, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
Just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A shot by Holiday, nobody around. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Baker. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Baker's got 43 points. To the paint, and the drought, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Well, at 7 feet, Kelly Olynyk doesn't have to go far for the flush.
Baker with the bucket. Baker's got 45 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
To the wing right side, Krejci, off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Hernan Gomez outside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Milwaukee's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Holiday gets the bucket.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Curry kicks to Holiday. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
Now here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Hits the three-point bomb.
That is such a tough matchup for smaller defenders out there. He can simply shoot right over them.
They need this. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Ilyasova's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Curry. Pass to Holiday. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Gallinari is checked in for the Raptors. Flynn comes in for Curry, and Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Another steal. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Ilyasova is number 1. Second, Kobe Bryant.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for. Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
The shot, no good. From deep, Hernan Gomez. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez. Andrew Bogut checked in for Milwaukee. Grayson Allen comes in for Luke Kennard.
Grayson Allen.
Now the pass to Flynn. Looking to end the run. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Holiday after the basket by Milwaukee. And Bogut slams it in.
And really nimble down the floor there. Bogut loses his man.
Holiday, the pass to Krejci. Raptors with a fresh shot clock, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so here's Toronto following the bucket by the Bucks to the inside. And Holiday kicks to Flynn. No good from outside.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Double team on Holiday. A nice shot by Flynn. Flynn's got 6 in the quarter. 1:27 left to play in the first half. Lets it go with the 3. Baker with the bucket.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Stolen by Allen. Here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's good.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
Right wing, here's Krejci. And the three off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the Bucks with some changes. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Michael Jordan subbed in for Juan Hernangomez.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Poked away. Driving inside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Here's Baker, a dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Bucks ahead, opening up a huge gap. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Steph, what do you think of your defense in the first half?
We're a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that, but for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Glad to have you with us. So far, it's been a dismal performance for the Toronto Raptors.
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting a shot up on several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in or you get an offensive board. But hold on to the ball.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. They're watching it all slip away. Down in the series and down big tonight. Kenny, they're in a hole.
Yeah. The way they've looked, that hole may be a cavern.
No energy from them in the game they need to get. They're digging a hole straight to Cancun.
And the flights are so affordable. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. We've got Bird. Stephen Curry's out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Watanabe in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Şengün. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. There's the 3, sinks the triple. Flynn's got 5 points now in the quarter.
As great as he is as a scorer, what we know unequivocally about Stephen Curry is he wants to find his teammates.
And got it! Another basket.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Curry passes to Şengün. That 3 off the mark. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. That's tipped, nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Got that one up quick. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
And they get it. And again, Toronto, no luck. For Milwaukee, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Baker connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Passes it to Şengün. Takes a three. That shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. And Ilyasova throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Flynn, off target from outside.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And it goes down 2 points.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Pass to Bird. Here's Watanabe. And again, no good by Toronto. Curry brings the double. High post Allen. Shoots over Curry. That's good from Allen on the assist from Michael Jordan. And now it's 27 points for Allen. They double-team Bird. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Ilyasova kicks to Allen. And another three for Milwaukee. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Ball's knocked loose, and Toronto turns it over again. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Ilyasova is number 1. Here's Allen. He has 30. Here's Mamoukelashvili. And another three for Milwaukee.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Baker. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going. And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Curry. Following the three by Milwaukee, they double-team Curry. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Now here's Ilyasova. Tight defense on him.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Milwaukee has possession. After the missed three from and again for three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Watanabe's got 6 here in this quarter.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Baker with the bucket.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And here's Bird from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And the well. well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Baker, and another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable.
Here's Baker. Good. That's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Holiday with the three. Here's Olynyk. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Samanic. To the middle. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Allen, that's good. Flynn with it. 11 points in the game. Outside Holiday. The pass to Flynn. Off target with his three. Here he goes.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Passes it to Olynyk. He kicks it to Holiday. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And it's Samanic missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Antetokounmpo in the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. Here's Flynn. And again, Toronto no luck. Here's Kelly Zykis. He's got 15. And that one, good.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now here's Flynn. He's got 11. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Flynn's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Raptors. Baker, good, another from three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Alex Zykis' shot is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Baker. And good. He hits it again.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. And again, no good by Toronto. Olynyk with the steal. Will it go? And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Milwaukee, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And you are back with us live. He got it again. Sensational.
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
Hey, Greg, he is now moved into second all-time for scoring in a playoff game. Pulls it up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Baker and another one.
And now he's approaching first all-time for scoring in a playoff game.
And Greg, for those watching, you picked the right night to tune in. You are witnessing history. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now here's Ilyasova over Gallinari, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
The offensive rebound. Shot to stop the run, and it's sent back by Allen. Lets it go. Nice form on the 20-footer. Allen's got 34.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Ilyasova, no one around him. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Ilyasova's got 32 points.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
Here's Del Negro, and it's off from three-point range. Milwaukee's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. For Milwaukee, they've gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. And here's Giannis from outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And another one falls.
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Craig, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. From deep, Gallinari. And again, Toronto, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo. And the Raptors miss again. Milwaukee's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Here's Baker. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
To halt the run. Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Bucks. Ilyasova inside the line, and Ilyasova throws it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A wide-open look for Bird. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Kalaitzakis. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here we go with Allen running it up the court.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Baker. Connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Antetokounmpo passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. A rebound by Kalaitzakis. Kalaitzakis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Man, quite comfortable from there. The Greek Freak knocks down 15 and 18-footers now with ease.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And the Raptors with some changes. Şengün's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Curry comes in for Del Negro. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in. Good! Another from 3.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement. One that will surely be celebrated around the world. Baker with the bucket.
All night. He just won't let up.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Toronto. Kicks to Gallinari. Down low. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness perfectly sets up his open teammate?
Here's Baker. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
They double-team Curry. Here's Bird. Allen with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Toronto calls timeout. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Allen. Now here is Holiday. Defense is right there. Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Baker. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Curry kicks to Gallinari. Bird outside from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Callie Tykus has got 11 rebounds in the game. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Back to Curry. Gallinari wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Baker with the bucket.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And here's VanVleet from the arc, and he's good on the three ball. VanVleet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
Curry's shot is off.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Baker, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
It's deflected. Here's Bogut, and finished off by Bogut.
Yeah, just a forceful finish there. Bogut has that natural power.
And a deep three from Curry. No good there. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
This victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.